We're here to have some fun and make some money and support a good cause. Give it up one more time for Dave, all of our servers back here. I wish I knew how many times I've used that phrase, give it up, trying to get a female horizontal. I was so excited to get here tonight to perform. I was going a little fast on the thruway, and I was pulled over. Trooper comes up to the window and says, "You were doing 91 in a 65. I'll give you one chance to tell me why I shouldn't take you to jail right now." And I looked at him and I said, "My former wife ran off with a trooper and I thought you were trying to return her." But honestly, when I first met my wife, she was a great lady. In fact, she had an hourglass figure. The problem was the time ran out on her. It really stinks dating now. I'm older. I wasn't any good the first time around. In fact, I was seeing this one lady, and she really doesn't understand this whole comedy thing. She goes, "So, tell me exactly what you do." And I say, I get up, and I have some time, and I try and make people laugh. And she goes, and to get you off stage, they give you a light to tell you that your time is up. And I said, yeah. So the next night, we're upstairs in the bedroom, and she goes, "I'm going to try the comedy thing. You have 5 minutes to pleasure me. At 4 minutes, you get 1 light. At 4.5, you get 2 lights. And at 5, I'm going to tag you out for Bob." No one knows what Bob is. It's such a good joke. I'm sorry. Bob, just so that you can understand, hopefully the next time I come back and laugh and play along with this, is Bob is battery-operated boyfriend. And I was really disappointed because right before that experience, I had been at the doctor's office, and I love going to the doctor's office because they have all these cool magazines that a guy can read without being embarrassed to go and pick it up at the newsstand. So I'm reading a copy of Cosmopolitan, and just the title on the cover said it all. "Ladies, turn your man into the orgasm whisperer." Wait, I saw the movie The Horse Whisperer. I watched the TV show Dog Whisperer. I don't need to read an article to know how to do this. Didn't work for her either. Today is the official start of summer. I love summer. The classic cars come out. Unfortunately, classic cars make me think of really beautiful women. They might have the original chassis, but who knows how much the replacement parts cost. The other thing that with the nice weather, have you seen these smart cars? Are you familiar with the smart cars? Are people old enough to remember the show Family Matters? Yes. Don't they look like the Urkel-mobile? And ladies, if a guy pulls up to your house on a date, and you go out and he's driving a smart car, are you really going to put out for the guy? Since I am single, I've been trying to get into better shape. I joined a gym. I've become a gym rat. Gyms are a great place. Saturday mornings I take a water aerobics class. I'm the youngest person in the class, so it's me and the cast of the movie from Cocoon. But there are certain things I don't want to see at the gym, like guys in bike shorts. Leave them at home. I don't need to know what religion you are. I realize Captain Morgan is a great spiced rum, and everyone likes the contest that they do to strike the best pose. But guys, I don't need to see you practicing it in the men's locker room.
Alright, I'm going to start.
There are certain words that guys just don't like to hear. Am I right, guys? So if you were to hear vasectomy, circumcision, I'm late. And the new one to the list is for guys with small penises. It's StubHub. I recently realized just how competitive I am, and it took me to play Wii bowling with my nephew. He's beating me. He's got 7 strikes in a row, and I have 34. So I start trash talking him, and he still beats me. But the next day, I think, okay, I'm going to do something to get him back. We're playing tennis. and I teach them the John McEnroe rant. You cannot be serious! The next day, my sister calls me and says, Grant, of all the things that you could have taught him, you had to teach him that rant? I said, I tried to teach him how to lay a good F-bomb, and he said he already learned that from Mommy. To help get in better shape, I've recently gone and been hypnotized. Anyone been hypnotized? Put it on your bucket list. It is the coolest thing in the world. Since I've been hypnotized, I have lost 60 pounds and given up a nicotine habit. Unfortunately, I can only pee sitting down. Does anyone else hate commercials that you don't know what they're advertising until it's over? Wouldn't it be nice if they had background music to at least give you an idea what they were trying to advertise? So if you heard, I'm so excited and I just can't hide it, that's for Viagra. If you hear, all by myself, that's for KY jelly. And if you hear Britney Spears classic, oops, I did it again, that's for a home pregnancy test. That's my time. I'm Grant Fletcher. Thank you very much.